The 7 most important lessons you can learn too late in life. Life lessons are rich with insight, but the solid aspect of that process is accepting that not every chance will endure indefinitely. Long after the event, you finally understand it. It is best to learn these things as soon as possible if at all feasible. 1. You must work 3 to 4 times harder than others if you would like to do so you adore. The majority of individuals do not get to enjoy their lives the way they want. Instead, they follow instructions or the advice of their parents, town, friends, or classmates. Alternatively, they may pursue nothing at all that is meaningful to them. However, if you want to do what you love and enjoy life, you must view it as a luxury, not a must. So if that's what you're looking for, start working now. 2. Fear usually follows an outburst of anger. Fear is the way to the dark side. It breeds rage, rage breeds hatred, and hatred breeds pain. When we suffer, especially for extended periods, we like to blame it on something outside of ourselves, something we despise. But, behind it all, there is always dread. Loss phobia, dread of being exposed, the inability to let go. However, if you can get to the point of admitting your fear, you will see its lighter side, compassion. And you will be able to make progress. 3. Our daily behaviors shape who we will become in the future. What you do today has a big impact on your future. After repeating the same action for a week, you start to notice a tiny difference. After a month of doing the same thing, you will notice a difference over time. And after a year, 2 years, or 5 years, you may no longer recognize yourself. You will have completely transformed in that way. Do not undervalue the power of a single tiny habit that can repeat over time. 4. It takes experience to master your emotions. When we think of practice, we typically think of it in terms of skill. However, the truth is that emotional practice takes time and effort. You may train yourself to be humble and forgiving. Anger, resentment, drama, and conflict can all be practiced just as readily as self-awareness and comedy. The activities you consciously, or subconsciously, practice mirror who you are emotional. You didn't come into this world with a negative attitude. You've just put that sensation through its paces in a way that joy hasn't. 5. Everybody has a plan in mind. It's important to remember that, at the end of the day, it's all about you. You have goals, dreams, and plans, as do your family and colleagues. And while people may be beyond your control, don't forget that you can't expect them to prioritize you over their own needs. Instead, make it a point to address and assist others in achieving their goals, even as you ask for their assistance in achieving yours. This will allow the relationship to progress more simply in the proper path. 6. The destination will never be as satisfying as the journey. Setting a goal and enlisting the aid of others to get through this is one thing. It's another thing entirely to put your health and safety of others around you on the line to achieve that goal. The high you obtain at the end is never worth the emotional turmoil you go through to get there. If you can't enjoy the route with the people around you, the end goal will become meaningless. 7. Working hard and having a good time does not have to be mutually incompatible. Laughing is an excellent way to open up new opportunities and solve problems. It's also a sign of being open to new possibilities. Some people never learn this, and as a result, they grow cranky and elderly. However, life is all about having a good time, and having a good time does not automatically imply that you're not getting anything done. Quite the opposite is true. You can have a good time and accomplish more than you ever imagined.